She is independent, glamorous, and empowering. Please welcome Dr. Sara Fazi, most popularly known as Dr. Cherry. Welcome on the show.
Thank you very much for having me, Milhana.
My pleasure. So tell us, who is this Dr. Cherry?
So my name is Dr. Sara Fazi. While I was schooling, my friends used to have this nickname for me as Cherry. And I found it cute as well. And also keeping in mind that I'm not just a doctor, I'm a cosmetic, like a beauty related doctor. So worldwide, we have this trend. Normally, cosmetic doctors are trendy and fashionable. So we have like a small nickname, a cute one. And I decided to go with it.
When was it that you realized I want to be a cosmetic doctor?
So that's a long story. Let me rewind a bit. Initially, when I was schooling, I was a class topper, and my dad, he had this major passion. He wanted to push me. Like, I was this little girl back in the days, like 17 years old, and I didn't want to go abroad. And my mom was not the biggest fan of sending me abroad. My dad had this ambition more than me to make me a medical doctor. So I had to follow what he said, and actually, that is the reason I am here today. He sent me to Russia for my medical degree. Back when I came to Sri Lanka, we have to do the registration to practice medicine in Sri Lanka. So I had to go through that time. After I finished my exam to practice medicine in Sri Lanka, I was posted. So these were all kind of like, I wouldn't say delay, but it prolonged my goal. So I had to do my internship because I was a foreign graduate. I was posted far away in Jaffna. And just before I got through the exams, just before that time when I had to go for interns, my parents, being Muslims, they are very forceful on the part where you have to get married. So, and then in the middle, I had to get married. The internship generally finishes in 1 year. But with my first baby and the second baby, I dragged it like quite a bit. Everything dragged for about a good 4 years, I would say. Somehow, I successfully completed the internship whilst giving birth to 2 babies and completing my family.
When did you initially open your own?
Okay, so while I was practicing at the private hospital, which I told you, there were certain areas and certain services which I felt I can offer and I can do better. I have 2 hands at the end of the day, and I can't see 10 clients at the same time. So I decided I need to put up my panel of doctors, extend and expand the service I'm providing, because I had a rush of clients. Like every time I go in for consultations, the corridor is like packed, and I feel some clients wait for me for more than 3 hours, and I felt really bad. I felt so sorry. And some of them, maybe their wedding is like in a couple of months. Like definitely when your wedding is close, I say come 6 months before to get treatment. So some of them, they're unable to get my appointment, so they wait for quite a long time. I felt like I couldn't provide my service to those clients. That's why I wanted to put up my panel of doctors. And of course, I wanted to introduce the latest. Sometimes when you have control over everything, you can get down what you want. And I'm always into very innovative and the advanced latest treatments.
Oh, that's amazing. So what are the latest treatments that you have introduced?
We have introduced a range of treatments. Most of my clients, they come to me and they show me a before and after picture, and they would basically say, can I look like this? And they'll show me the after picture. Can you lift my face like, they'll show it like a totally different thing. And I say, no, that requires surgery. So that means they want a result that can be obtained by surgery, but they do not want to go under surgery. Obviously, I don't do surgeries. So I always think I need to provide them up to the mark results without going under the knife. So for that, I need to get down the advanced and latest lasers, radio frequency devices. We have it all at my clinic, but I'm always on the research. I also have a research and development officer who constantly researches the new treatments. Of course, in Sri Lanka, we don't have the greatest facility to bring down anything the moment it's available in US. Yeah. I try my best to bring it down. Less pain, more results, and less downtime.
Have you ever encountered any difficult clients?
Definitely, I have. The majority of my clientele is like 80% would be females. What is really sad about this part, they mainly come here not because they want to change something or they want to improve something about their self. It is always the husband or the mother-in-law, or it is somebody else, or the maybe the relations who have pushed them into this. That is the sad part here. Everybody is beautiful in their own way, and if you feel you want to enhance it, so with day-to-day activities, with tight schedules, we sometimes neglect ourselves. So yeah, you need to give that love and care for yourself. That is only if you want it. I would say just because somebody else wants it or somebody demeans you, I don't think you should do it.
Yes, yes.
And so your question was the problematic clients. So some of these females who come to me who have already been mentally tortured by their partners or the husbands, they come to me with already with a very sad mind and a troubled mind. So first thing is I always give them time to vent out, pour out yourself, and I always give that time to let it out, and then we go to the problem, because there's so much stuck inside, so much of emotions, hurt feelings inside them, which has led them to come to me. And so only then I understand, okay, so you are going through this situation in your life, and that's what has made you come to me. All right, but I always make them think, do you want to do it? I question themselves, do you want to change yourself? Yes, I will definitely help you, but you have to want it yourself, and you have to be beautiful in your own way. So in cases like this, sometimes when we do treatments, some treatments require like 6 sessions. Say when it comes to pigmentation, you cannot magically remove it within a day. And say body sculpting treatments, you can't go become a flat board overnight. It takes time. It's a journey. And sometimes they're pressured by their partners, like, how come you have not got the result in 2 sessions, 1 session? That's when it becomes a problem. It's not the client themselves, it's just the people surrounding them.
How would you recommend or give a small tip for a woman at home to look after herself?
If you're staying at home, I would focus more on a mother. Definitely a good skincare routine, that which includes a face wash, a treatment cream, a serum, sun protection, which is a must, and a night cream. You have to follow a skincare routine. A lot of clients come to me, and when I ask them, what do you use at home? I use only soap. And they're quite proud about it. But it's obvious you can't do it. And some say, I use only baby soap. And then I tell them, you're not a baby, that's for babies. Yeah. So definitely a skincare routine suitable for your skin and age, to prevent aging,
So
to prevent
is there a
pigmentation.
particular age where you can start off?
Well, yes, for teenagers, we have oil controlling, because mainly they have acne prone skin during teenagers. So there's an oil controlling skincare routine. Between the age of 20s and 30s, also you have a suitable skincare routine with various serums. I would say from the age of 25 to start your anti-aging skincare routine plan, because what most of us don't know is that our aging starts at the age of 25. But when they actually treat it is when they're 50. When it's already too late. I would say start early. So definitely good skincare routine. Monthly invest in yourself. Invest for a good treatment. It's not just like just a cleanup or a face mask or something. You need to do something that is result oriented, something that will actually treat your inner layers, not on the surface. So with time, you don't need surgery, you don't need a facelift or anything. You can actually maintain it very well only with treatments. When it comes to mothers, post-delivery, a woman's body goes through a lot of changes, which is normal, which is accepted. But in some cases, yeah, it's not accepted. That's when they get really down. But if you feel you need to change yourself or you need to improve yourself, of course, you can go for it. We have various treatments. Me being a mother, after 2 deliveries, I would say when I looked at myself in the mirror, of course, I have lost my confidence. At one point, I did, because I would feel like, okay, how did my body change so much? But I love my baby. When you look at the baby, you feel like, okay, it's for you. But then we are kind of consoling ourselves, okay, I did this for my baby, so it's okay for me to look like this. But of course, we have so many treatments. We have a wide range of modern state-of-the-art technology which you can use, which is painless, which can give you great results. And it's all about boosting your confidence. If you can feel confident, if you can stand up for yourself, why not?
Yeah, definitely. Lovely. So, is there anything new coming up from 360 Wellness?
Yes. It's a small secret, but I think I'm going to let that secret
Yes,
out.
please reveal it to us.
So we will be doing the revealing of my skincare line
Wow.
on April 7th.
Okay.
So let me start with the name. It is named Koja. Koja is a Russian word. It
Okay.
means skin in Russian.
Oh, lovely.
So it's called Koja by Dr. Cherry. It's a cosmeceutical line. I would say it's not a cosmetic where you could just get it in a fancy shop or something. It's not medicine where you get only in pharmacies. It's a mixture. That is the latest kind of skincare products you find in the world. Cosmetics with a blend of medicine. So it's called cosmeceuticals. So basically what we are aiming at here is for a person, just when you use a basic product like a basic some kind of a herbal moisturizer or something derived from plants, you have to wait for results like for months and months or even sometimes years to actually get the benefits out of it. When you mix a lot of active ingredients, certain ingredients which are more like a treatment product but with a mixture of cosmetics, it gives quick results and results are quite I would say it lasts for a long time. So that is the kind of cosmetic line I'm introducing, and the first one will be dedicated completely for my acne clients. It's an acne range, and the second range I'm launching is an anti-pigmentation range. So these are the two major concerns in Sri Lanka, and then of course we have many ranges coming up. So these are the two ranges I'm introducing now. This line I have been working on it for a good 1 year, I would say. And also, when you launch a product, a skincare product in Sri Lanka, I believe it has to go through all firms, all testings. So my product, each and every product has gone through the Bureau for testing, and every product is authorized by the National Medical Regulations Authority in Sri Lanka. So you have no questions, no fear to use it because it's authorized and checked by them.
That's amazing. We can't wait for your product launch, and I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
What can you tell the women out there who always keep putting themselves down, like, I cannot do it, I'm not good enough? Like, you here are a true example of starting from the scratch and becoming this power lady you are. So what kind of an advice can you give such women?
So first and foremost thing I would say, learn to be independent. The moment you are independent and you have your own confidence in yourself, you can achieve anything you want. Parents, when it comes to parents, we are very much dependent on them when we are small, but we need to come out of that. We need to come out of that. We need to know that separation happens because separation elevates you in a certain way, and that attachment towards parents, and when we keep depending on them, do this for me, do that for me, I think that would also stop you from going further. You have to learn to be independent. It's hard sometimes, but you need to do it. And another thing, what I would advise is concentrate and give it your fullest. What you want to do, it's not something that you can, if you have a goal, you don't think about it for a day or for an hour or two and forget about it. No, you have to think about it 24 hours. You need to be fast, you need to be at it, concentrate, organize, and have the willpower to go for it, and you can achieve the world, I would say.
Wow, that's amazing. Beautifully said. Thank you so much for taking your time and coming here and empowering all the ladies who are listening today. I hope you were empowered as I am. Till next time, stay happy, healthy, and safe. We'll be bringing you more motivational stories and more empowering women. This is Milhana Anwar